Hey everyone, welcome back to Yes Let's. So, as you all know, this week we're exploring A Midsummer Night's Dream. As part of this week, I thought it'd be really fun to show you how you could make a fairy flower crown. Now that's really important because in A Midsummer Night's Dream, there is a bunch of fairies that cause mischief. Now Titania is the queen of those fairies and she has lots of fairy followers, including ones called Cobweb and Mustard Seed. So I'm going to show you how to make a crown that Titania could wear in A Midsummer Night's Dream. The first thing I did was go into my garden and pick some leaves and some flowers, just so we can add a bit of colour. What I'm going to do to those before I start making any other parts of the crown is spray them with hairspray and set them aside to dry. What you'll find this does is makes them last longer once you've made your final design. So I'm just going to spray them all with hairspray and set them aside for later on. So they've got a chance to dry. I'm going to do the leaves as well. And then we can get on with making the rest while we're waiting for those to dry. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a piece of cardboard and a small plate. I'm going to place the plate in the middle of my cardboard and draw around the outside of it. This gives us a nice circle that we can cut around. So with your drawn out circle, you want to draw about a centimetre line on 4 parts around the circle. And when you cut, you're going to cut at the edge of that line so that you've got about a centimetre in between that drawn circle and where the edge is going to be. So you need to take some scissors. Again, if you need help with cutting, just ask someone at home. And you're going to go to the edge of that line and you're just going to cut round your cardboard in a circle, making sure your scissors hit where you've drawn those little lines. So you'll end up with your inner circle and a space around the outside. You then need to cut out your inner circle. So this time, where you've drawn the circle round, you need to cut all the way around that line. So you'll end up with a ring like that. So as you can see, by using a small plate, I got the perfect size to fit around my head, and I'm now going to use that as the base of my flower crown. Now for the fun part, the decorating. Now, one of the really great things I love about Midsummer Night's Dream is that you could create your crown, your costumes, your design ideas in any way that you like. It's up to you, because anyone that would direct A Midsummer Night's Dream would have a different idea and a different vision for what they want. So I picked some leaves and flowers that we hairsprayed earlier, and what else I've picked for my crown is some feathers, some fake flowers, some sparkly gold material, and some other fake flowers. As I say, you can use anything you like. If you don't have any of these things at home, great alternatives are paper. You can make lovely flower shapes out of paper. You could use any material you find to cut out into patterns and add to your flower crown. As I say, it's up to you what you want your fairy crown to look like. So the first thing I'm going to do, just to disguise the cardboard, is take this white tape. Now this is special tape that's really stretchy and you don't have to stick it to anything. Once you've stretched it out, it sticks to itself. So I'm just going to start wrapping this around, and it's important that I stretch it out. Now if you don't have any tape like this, what you could do is use some string to cover up your cardboard, You could cover it with paper, or you could cover it by using a felt tip or some paint. It doesn't really matter what colour it is or what you use, just as long as the cardboard is covered up. So now my cardboard is white so that you can't see any of the cardboard. And as I said, it's fine to do that any way you like. Next thing I'm going to do is take some of my gold material and start to wrap that round. Now, to stick things to my flower crown, I'm using a hot glue gun. If you've got one of these at home, they're really useful for sticking material and the flowers on. As I say, it is a hot glue gun, so you'll need some help with this step if you're using one of these. If not, any other kind of glue or tape works just as well, because once you've got all the decoration on there, you won't notice any glue or tape. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue onto my crown, and then I'm just going to start wrapping the gold round. So I've just glued the end, and then I'm going to start wrapping the gold round. Once I get to the other end, I'm just going to put a bit of glue there as well. So as you can see, using any kind of material that you've got or colourful things really adds to it straight away. So I'm going to get the other bit now and do the other side. And there we have our flower crown already looking nice and sparkly. With this red flower, I'm just going to thread it through the material on the crown until it's secure, like so. All you need to do once you've started putting your decoration on is just keep going, cover it up as much as you like with your leaves and the flowers and the material. I'm then going to begin to add my real flowers and leaves that I hairsprayed so that they will stay fresher for longer. So I'm about halfway through decorating now. Just getting rid of the excess glue. And as you can see, put it on your head. It already looks really pretty, and you can wear it whichever way that you like. So I'm just going to add the last few details. I've put some more leaves around the edge, the last few flowers, and then our crown will be ready. And there we have it, the finished crown. Really simple, with some artificial flowers, some material, some feathers, some real flowers, and some real leaves. Perfect for Titania in A Midsummer Night's Dream.